For some reason, it just occurred to you that the rain never stops in the Tangle. Why is it always raining here? Is this just a tropical forest? Or is it a metaphor? A metaphor for something more? No matter. Your companions are strong. You've already bested this place once. It's time to move forward. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Lokiorn, and we're back with Meet Cute in the Tangle once more. Our quest is to avoid fighting no more than one resistance encounter, which are these swords, which it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do. There is a path, but there's loot along the way we kind of want. So I guess we'll keep the door open for the moment, but I don't really. The reward is a single mastery point. Oh, hey, a beast den or creature den. Nice. That's a nice pickup. Because that's definitely something worth doing. But yeah, one mastery point is not enough to really get me going on trying to complete the quest. We have almost all the skills we need masteried, or with mastery points. Baldwin wants to fight. Paracelsus wants to fight. Both, interestingly, both Dismas and Boudica want to run. That's kind of interesting. That's okay though. We'll go from Baldwin's perspective and. All right, looks like we're fighting. These carrion eaters, which are relatively resistant to blight. But let's see if they're resistant enough. Got a nice blind proc there. And as a reminder, the way the creature den works, you fight 2 packs of enemies back to back. So I'm going to go straight into the next battle after beating these. So it is very much an endurance match of making sure that your team can handle not just one encounter but the next encounter with no healing, no mitigation, no reset of skills. So it's just straight in. The good news is I don't believe. Ugh. They apparently eat corpses. Rampant mutation. I've never seen that before. Oh. Is that? Okay, that's what they do. Cool. Learning something new today. So apparently, because this is the first time I'm seeing this, apparently the way this fight's going to work is you kill one, and if you don't immediately clear the corpse, which, is going to be difficult sometimes, you're going to end up with these bigger, the carrion devourers versus carrion eaters, which I don't hate. I think that's kind of a cool mechanic. Let's clear that corpse out so we don't find out if this guy can get even bigger. And so I don't know if they get bigger, but like I said, I don't necessarily want to find out either. This ignores armor, so... Yeah, sweet block tokens you have there. Wouldn't it be a shame if somebody just ignored them? Nice and easy. Alright, and now we've got our rabid gnashers here in a single carrion devourer. So, rabid gnashers, they have those dodge tokens. I mean, they're very similar to the Darkest Dungeon ones from what I saw, in that they just... I mean, they're just... fast and relatively and I'm assuming, though I haven't seen them do it yet, that they have a chance to give your party members rabies, because that's what the previous ones did, and it would make a lot of sense to me if they did that again. The one benefit we have is that they are fragile relative to some of the other creatures in here. I remember in Darkest Dungeon 1 that the dogs were very high dodge chance, but if you hit them, they only had, 10 or 12 HP or something like that. It was very common to one-shot them if you hit them. And that was the trick, though, is you had to hit them. Let's see. So are you dead to fire? You are just dead to fire. So let's try to hit you. Thank you, Paracelsus, for making that worthwhile. And you are now dead to that as well. And we'll Iron Swan the back line here. Fetch! That's cute. Uh-oh. Paracelsus is being dragged to the front. Not sure I like that. But the good news is now all the dogs are going to go down to dots here, which is good. And now we find out, what does this guy do? Yep, he eats a corpse again. Oh, does he get bigger? No, he just gets a crit token? Is that all he gets? Okay, so he just gets a little bit bigger and gets a crit token. That's fine. That we can live with. I'm assuming his stats have gotten stronger too, yeah. That's okay. Poor doggo. That's something I can't remember if I've talked about it before, but it's something I realized about myself that I found kind of odd, yet kind of amusing. When it comes to video games, I will watch any number of, human NPCs get massacred in awful ways. When you're talking about like an RTS, like it never really bothered me, to have all my Marines or my my Marines or my Zealots or whatever get, chewed up. But when there's a dog, that makes me sad. I like dogs. I'm a dog person. That just that gets me. I don't know what that says about me as a person. Impressive incisors delivered to the end to gain discount on all stagecoach items and +1 mastery. Not very good for us. I mean, the mastery point's not awful, but that is not, that is not what we were. That was not what we were hoping for, basically. Do we want to go to another question mark or go to a watchtower? Let's go to the watchtower, actually. So we'll go to the middle here, because we were gonna have to fight a resistance encounter anyway. So yeah, we may as well go to the watchtower and find out what's coming. Yeah, impressive incisors. That feels like that would be very good early on. That would be much better in an earlier zone. One where you actually do get to buy some stagecoach items. Now, granted, we have enough money to just buy whatever stagecoach items we want. And unfortunately, there aren't a lot of stagecoach items that are going to change the calculus for us here at the end. There's the Iron Brazier, I guess, is kind of useful to have. So maybe we buy the Iron Brazier because that'll let us keep dim light going into the final battle. All right, so we're just gonna kill the widow so she doesn't keep doing awful things to us. But yeah, thinking about it, basically we're just getting it for the mastery point at this point, which is not. I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not good. All right, and Baldwin may get another. Yep, you got another stress here. That's fine. A little solemnity. He doesn't need the heal, but that does heal him 2 stress. And Wicked Slice to finish the job. Can you heal yourself? You cannot. Just finish the job. 32. Ooh. There is something to be said for high damage output. But yeah. Party's strong. I mean, I think at this point there's almost nothing we could get other than the anti-stun stuff. The clarifying poultices. That's about the only thing we'd want to buy at this point. Baldwin and her both want to fight. Sure. We'll fight for honor, for glory, for loot. Oh, it's Bullseye Barrett again. Hi, Bullseye Barrett. How you doing, buddy? We're just going to take aim real quick, and then we're going to shoot you in the face. Hope you don't mind. I do think we're going to need to we need to find something to replace Smoldering Hymnal with, because Smoldering Hymnal has not been generating a ton. And I think part of that's that Dismas isn't consistently getting death blows. And then, of course, some of it's just, statistics, right? 33% of the time only happens 1/3 of the time. But it does feel like, you know, it's not worth it. And I think I've talked about that before, but it's just, it's not really worth it on the chains fight because each chain has, what is it, like 60, 75 HP or something, and they get, you know, as you kill them, the next one gets more. And it ends up in, you end up in a situation where you're not going to get a ton of value out of Smoldering Hymnal. You'd much rather just have like a flat 15% damage boost, because that's probably going to do more for your outcome. More for your damage output. We'll just eat both riposte stacks with our people here. Big mitigation there. Oof. So you're just dead to Death's Door, it looks like. So let's get them all to Death's Door here. Oh, nice. That was a crit, too. So we've got blights on everything. She's going to Raucous Revelry on her turn. So maybe we just... There we go. Maybe we just... Yeah, I think we just proc Death's Door. Because Boudica's just going to Raucous Revelry to heal that stress, and will heal her HP too. So it's kind of a win-win. And then, boop, there we go. Nice and easy. Nice, easy outpost. Another mastery point, that's good. And minor Raven's Reach. That's not good enough. I think I said 15% before. We'd much rather have like 20%, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the ticket. Because if nothing else, we could put in, like, the stun token or something. You know, give him something better than what he's got. But what he's got is just not good enough. Like, Smoldering Hymnal just, I don't think is good enough in this form. At least in this formation. I'm sure, you know, and I'm sure in the comment section somebody will say that Smoldering Hymnal gave them 18 turns and it's the best item in the game and I'm an idiot for not saying so. And, you know, you're probably not wrong. Like, Smoldering Hymnal is... You know, has the potential to really just own a game by itself. As we go to the Watchtower here, you know, as previously discussed, I don't think the Watchtower is very good or very useful. It's just literally a thing we can go do. And it lets us kind of plot ahead. So there's a hospital here, kind of a final hospital. We've got 185 relics, so even though that'll cause us to miss 250 hope, it keeps us on the path to the lair and gives us an opportunity to buy something. Oh no. Oh no, oh sad. Oh sadness. This is kind of awful. Kind of awful in the sense that this, you know, I know Red Hood, I know sort of, I say I know, I actually haven't, it's not like I've sat down and like gone through the code or something. But there's the principles of how the the random encounters are rolled is somewhat like discussed, and the fact that 4 lost souls can be a battle in your final zone just feels wrong to me. Like, this isn't a hard encounter at the beginning of the game, much less at the end. So don't get me wrong, I don't hate that it exists, because it's, you know, it makes it easy, right? But I think that's the problem, is it makes the game, you know, it makes this encounter pointless. Like, this is basically like, okay, just give me the free loot. You know, just give me the loot that you were going to give me. Don't waste my time making me go through the effort of killing these things. You know, just let my party heal, and then, you know, move on, because these guys aren't going to hurt me. You know, you know, I guess I'm getting some stress heals and whatnot, but it's just, you know, I feel like the lost souls just need to stop appearing at some point, or should only appear as part of like a, you know, a bigger mash of like really bad enemies that hurt. Because otherwise you are just kind of getting like a freebie, and it doesn't feel like this game is supposed to be giving you freebies. Like, that's, you know, Darkest Dungeon 2 and Darkest Dungeon 1 like wasn't about giving you freebies. You had to earn your freebies. 3 stress for 30 flame does not feel worth it. Dismas just wants to what, rob them? Yeah. I think we go from we don't go from Paracelsus then. 3 stress on Baldwin isn't that big of a deal. It sucks because we'd rather get the we would rather the loot from Boudica, from Boudica's option, but I think that we would have gotten I think getting this final relationship, which will be everything but Dismas and Paracelsus will be in a positive relationship, is the best kind of thing we could get there, is getting that one. Because that, I mean, you know, if we look at Baldwin, he's got 84 death blow resistance, and he would be at 90 if we weren't in the Tangle, basically. There are no illnesses. Cool. Wellness. Antiphobia, bloodthirsty, resilient, Slayer of Swine, Slayer of Plague Eaters, sneaky. Amateur weapons. So none of these... So there's not really any skills to lock in. Could buy some laudanum. We'll buy these restorative herbs, I think. Those are good in the final area. Clotting poultice. There is some bleed. We can buy those too, just to have them. It does take up a lot of space, though, so maybe that wasn't worth it. Get rid of smoke bomb. And we'll buy 2 laudanum. And the reason we're buying 2 laudanum... And how many milksoak bandages? But the reason we're buying 2 laudanum is Paracelsus has 3. So that gets us there. And then we'll buy... we have to make room for it. But... get rid of 1 relic. Oops, nope. We'll buy 2 milk-soaked linen, because that just maxes out the possessions there. And we still have... Sure, we'll... No, because there's that hoarder. We'll keep saving. Trying to spend these relics, but just not getting the random draws we need. We have had these healing salves since the beginning, and we have not been able to spend them. That's kind of funny to me. You know, it's just our party hasn't taken enough damage for it to matter. This party has, you know, its stress healing is more on the mediocre side than I initially... Oh! Hello! Oh, it's the Antiquarian. It's the new Antiquarian battle. Cool. Who are you? Who are you, my friend? Hello, doggo. I want to be your friend. Please let me be your friend. Oh, it's a mongrel. Cool. No, but does he even have a little hat? Oh my god. Let me, well. Do we want to spend milk-soaked linen here? No, we'll reflection. We need to get rid of some of the stress anyway. I want to see, I think the mongrel has a hat. And if he does, that is the best thing I've seen in this game. All else pales in comparison to the mongrel having a hat. Ichor Bomb, let's get some damage taking with that. Howling End, almost gets there. I think he has a... Yes, he has a hat! Oh my god! Oh my god, he has a hat! And he has a sword on his back. Everything about this dog makes me happy. I love this dog unconditionally. If I could make this dog a companion, I would. I want him. I want him. He's my buddy. Oh. But sadly, we're gonna have to send the doggo on his way. But not first. First, we kill you. We kill this guy, so we can get a better look at. Oh my god! Look at that hat. Let me. All right, hush. Stop shouting. Yo, look at that. Oh my god, he's a doggo with a hat. I love him so much. Okay. Alright, I've had my fun. I pledge my undying loyalty to this dog. But sadly, like all things, it must come to an end. Sorry, doggo. You gotta go. Sad days. F's in chat for the doggo. Don't make the doggo protect you. That's rude. Little hat. That's just rude. Alright, so the firemonger is just dead. Look at all these statuses we have. Man, they really amped this fight a bit. Still can't use my still can't use adrenaline surge. And I think does upgraded adrenaline surge? Yeah, it gets rid of everything. All right. Continuing to miss. And how dazed our Hellion. Jeez. We'll get rid of the rest of the corpses. I don't think the Antiquarian does anything with corpses, but there's no reason to have them there. Are you in range of adrenaline surge? You are not. Well, whew. Let's get the damage output going. Nervous stab. So I've seen you know, on the subreddit and other places, there's a lot of people that have asked for the Antiquarian, along with the Houndmaster, who's my personal fave right now. I want the Houndmaster in the game because I want my own I want my doggo. I want my own doggo to be with me at all times, and I pledge my undying loyalty to it. But the Antiquarian, people point out, like, wouldn't it be great if you beat the Antiquarian in a fight and then recruited her? You know, defeat means friendship sort of style. The problem with the Antiquarian in Darkest Dungeon 1, her thing was that she was not a particularly strong combat character. She did have some combat uses, don't get me wrong, but she wasn't like combat was not her purpose, basically. She was there to to help you find higher quality relics and more of them as we take her to the Howling End. And that was kind of the purpose. And that doesn't really fit with what Darkest Dungeon 2 is doing. Like, you're not... Oh, wow. We just got the Surgeon's Table. We just got the Surgeon's Table as loot. That's funny. Well, we don't really need the Impermeable Poultice, which puts us to exactly even. We don't really need all these healing salves. Make some more room. Yeah, I think we're just going to give... It feels weird. It feels very weird to throw away 4 healing salves, but we've gotten a total of, like, 12, 14. I think we've had 14 or 16 of them. And that's just, you know, that's probably 8 more than I needed on this run. Boudica wants to fight at the... No, we're not doing that. Jeez. Paracelsus and Dismas are a lot further away. We'll just do that. Oh, sorry about that. Quick little thing to do. But yeah, what was I saying? It was Paracelsus and Dismas. I think we're just giving up on that. We're just gonna give up on that relationship. If we get it, we get it. But we're not gonna, like. I don't think I'm going to invest any more time or effort into trying to land it unless it kind of comes to me. And the reason for that's just it's so far away, whereas the Boudica-Dismas relationship is literally 1 point. So we can get that from a lot of places. So that's, I think that's the play. I've noticed the Leper, 20%... Combat Star, 50%. So we've been landing a lot of 50-50s. We've been getting kind of lucky with the blinds here. Yeah, again, we're just getting lucky with those blinds, which is not... We don't hate. Oof. One more turn? Sadly, no. Everyone's at 2 stress. All right, well... Let's take the Archer out of the equation. We will let the Leper be for the moment. Because we can take some of these other guys out of the fight. There we go. Boudica, Arhelion can tank the damage here, and the Leper can just Solemnity for a million. Fix his stress, get his health back up, and all in one swing. I think even the nerfed Solemnity is still just so good relative to what, you know, the Leper needs. Nice work. Nice combo there. You can't actually hit that rank, so we'll take this corpse to the Howling End because it amuses me. She's literally the only one that's eligible to be healed, so I guess we're doing that. 21 damage. Hitting hard, that's for sure. Clotting powders. Dead Ringer, you say? Okay. Okay. Well, let me just pause for a second and slap that shit right in there. We will keep the Corrupting Cleaver for the moment as we get rid of that bread and get rid of those. But that, Dead Ringer, apply on hit, 15% chance to stun. That is... they all want to go to the Academics cache. We need to go to the Hoarder. I need to spend this money. I don't need more money. I need to spend my money. But that Dead Ringer is nuts with Paracelsus. She can hit every single layer, or every single rank. Magnesium Flare now turns into a 15% chance to stun everybody. And that is just too good to pass up. And here we go. This is next to 4 Lost Souls. This is the next weakest fight. Like this is basically the tutorial fight. -1 Lost Soul. All right, let's try it out. Magnesium Rain. Got a stun. Yeah, that's already worth it. Oh, and a horror that we can get rid of. You're just dead to things. So let's finish you off. And here comes the ever-loved round 2 kill of a fight that, again, like, really shouldn't be in our pool. Like, this does not feel like a final... Like, keep in mind, it's not only just not a final zone fight, but it's a final zone fight near the end of the battle. Or near the end of the zone. So this is as... You know, what am I trying to say? This is as hard of a fight, or you know, as hard of a zone as it's supposed, you know, as it could be. Let's get rid of a corpse. And we are fighting 3 Lost Souls and a Widow. That's just not, you know, either I think like I feel like they either need to power up the fight here, like really amp up the damage output. Or they just need to take that out of the pool, because like that wasn't a struggle for us. That wasn't even interesting, you know. That was basically like a, you know, I feel like I could have rightly just like said, okay, guys, we're fighting 3 Lost Souls and a Widow, so see you in a second, and just like smashed cut through it, because you know I don't think anybody here was in doubt that I was going to win that. Let's see. We're looking to spend some relics and baubles. Oh, another reverberating readout would have been cute. Can't afford it though. Hag's Horde, 20% max HP. Would we like that over parrying Patriarch? I mean, probably. Let's go ahead and buy Hag's Horde. Buy that. We will look at Laudanum we don't need. Wax Inoculant we don't need. Poetry and Whittling Tools. Like, man, these are just not good. +4 speed. We don't hate. Is there anything else? Sharpness Charm. Put 15% damage. Maybe we should have bought that instead, but I don't, whatever. All the rest of this is junk. Once again, I find myself with just so many relics and nothing to spend them on. I've gotta start like Oh wait, let me get. Let's get rid of Parrying Patriarch. I don't think we're gonna use it. Has Cruel Intent run its course, you think? Not yet, because we don't have anything to slot in there, but I do think that that's going to get swapped out. As a Smoldering Hymnal, I think, you know, maybe I've mismanaged my trinkets slightly, but I feel like, you know, we just haven't had a ton of opportunity to get better ones, and we have so many relics. Like, I have to find something to spend them on, and I haven't had an opportunity. Like, I've gone to multiple hospitals and hoarders, and just there's been nothing worth buying. You say that, but we've already killed the hulking horror inside. I'm not sure what more I can do except kill this thing again. But yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, we're gonna go all the way here. We would have gone to the Foder instead if that result was available and even remotely interesting. No stuns anywhere. Well, we tried. But, you know, the Dreaming General fight was just very easy. Now, granted, some of that was, you know, we got a bunch of crits. Like that. But, you know, even beyond that, like, the very high damage output, we have basically at any one time we have 3 characters that can hit the 4th rank. And at least one of them, Paracelsus, likes hitting the 4th rank, because she can also hit the 3rd rank at the same time, so it's just continuing damage output. Alright, I really need you to stop banging your drum. Ugh, I don't want to do that. I did not want to spend a crit token getting rid of that, but Dismas is winning initiative and just going first. Alright. Well, let's start cleaning stuff up here. Is that a heal? Nope. What is Solemnity heal at? 33%. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep swinging here. But you know what I think we will do, and maybe this is my problem, is I've been kind of, you know, what is it in an RPG where you say, oh, this is a really powerful item, I want to save it for the final battle, and then you're through the final battle, you're in New Game Plus, and you're like, okay, well, I still have this item that I never used. And I don't want to use it, because it might still be useful someday, and you just never use it. Like, that's kind of how I think I'm vulnerable to playing when it comes to some of these items, like these healing salves. Dismas has been carrying these healing salves since the start of the game, basically. Now, granted, some of that's that we've just never had cause to use them. So you know what? Actually, we're going to break the cycle here. Oh, do we really want to spend a crit token on that, though? No, we don't. Sorry, Baldwin. I was going to heal you, but I don't want to heal you for 35, because that's ridiculous. You really don't need to be healed for that much. But next turn, we will, stuns? Stun fishing? Nope, didn't get him. But we tried. And put this guy to death's door. So we're slowly getting there. So we do need to be cautious here, because we do get the way the I'll stop with defensive formation. Why do you suck so much? The way the drummer works is if he's the last one alive, he commits suicide. He kills himself, and the result is a bunch of stress to the party, which we don't really want. Unfortunately, okay, it's gonna come down to shoot. It's gonna come down to Baldwin, and he can't do it. Shoot. All right, I guess we did not manage to do it. Oh, wait, we have a chance? Alright, 4. Oh, stunned. Nice. We managed to get out of it. Okay, that's funny. That was, I mean, it wasn't going to be a problem. We weren't gonna like lose the run or something because of it, but it was going to be like an annoying amount of damage we didn't have to take. This is much better, because he's just going to repeatedly do Slay the Wounded, which doesn't really matter. And he's going to focus Fire the Hellion, which is fine, because she's got 57 HP. And, 57 HP and an anger management issue. Which, you know, one sympathizes. Alrighty. Well, let's get the angry stuff going. Flashing blade. Very anime. Play grenade, good. Baldwin, are you in the solemnity range? You are not. It was reflection then. Saving the milk-soaked linen because we want to be able to get rid of blind on key turns, and we just haven't had any key turns yet. We definitely need to get rid of this drummer before he just keeps flashing blading us to death. Oh, nice. A strength token. 18 versus 20. That will kill. Yep, that'll finish the job. Good job. And we'll heal Baldwin for 18, get rid of the dots, do all the things. And purge the unworthy for 7, that's fine. 25 damage at a swing. Oh, this game. Sure does pay out sometimes. Alright, Adrenaline Rush? You should be in Adrenaline Rush range. Yeah, you are. Cool. So we'll just naturally heal her up here. Crit, Death's Door, double tap, put him to nothing. Reflection, get rid of that. And again, I keep forgetting to... I'm even just forgetting to do the healing salves. Because we may as well spend them, and this is not the worst place to spend them here. Oh, we did... That was a nice blind, though, so hopefully this will mean, yeah, Purge the Unworthy doesn't miss. Well, we turned it into a 50-50 instead of whatever it was going to be before. Yeah, we will healing salve here. Dismas and Boudica are one away, right? Yeah. There's a decent chance that gives us the relationship. It sadly did not. Do we just want to finish? Yeah, we kind of just want to finish here. We'll get close. We'll heal. We'll let Boudica heal, and we'll let if this thing yeah, it doesn't have Death's Door resistance. If it somehow did, Leper would get to finish the job. Oh, Sparkle Ball. And another Footman's Grog. And the Nightmare's End, the trinkets cost 75% less. That would have been useful earlier. That would have been useful to have on when we went to that Hoarder. But, alright, let's do it. We've already beaten this fight once, so we'll just, finish the job here. Alright. Take the opportunity to take aim, get some crits, because we're going to want those. We will Milk-Soaked Linen. And hit for 17. Just get the damage output going. 17. Nice. Apparently 17's the number. Good dodge. And we'll put a laudanum into our Hellion, just to keep her reasonable. All right, there's creeping growth. But now we're just counting on the yeah, okay, good. The Leper goes before the Hellion. That's perfect. And we were gambling there that the Leper was going to go before the Hellion, because then, okay, the Taproot's going to go twice. Okay, Soil Stirs, fine. And I know I talked last episode about using Cause of Death, and the reason I didn't slot it in is I do think it's kind of a meme. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong. It's kind of fun to be able to just convert all of your dots into immediate damage, and it's not bad when you can get 30-40 points on and you can get a strength token on Paracelsus, because it is impacted by those by those tokens. But like on most fights, like on the Chain and Locks fight as an example, you don't need to put in a massive amount of effort into like doing all that damage. The dots are just fine. Like you can just nuke a on occasion you will just be able to nuke one of the locks, but just nuke the locks anyway. The dots are going to do just as much. And on a fight like this, like yeah, I could do, you know, if it's upgraded, I do 20 damage and lose the dots. Well, I just noticed Paracelsus is getting out of hand with this stress. I'll have to keep that in mind here, that our stress is starting to get a little out of control. Alright. Shoot. Dismas got. Alright. The good news is reverberating readout is proccing continuously here. But we should get growth recedes before Dismas goes, it looks like. At least I hope. Yeah, there we are. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad happened. And there we go, Dreaming Generals at Death's Door. Oof. Big stress. Alright. So here we will Solemnity for 23. Dismas will heal him for 23. Now he's back to full. Oh, we just got it. Okay. We were kind of hoping to just proc Death's Door here, so maybe I shouldn't have swung there. But 2 more mastery points we don't hate, more loot that we don't. Did get a sharpness charm. Alright, we're definitely going to be overloaded here, and we've got a bunch of stress. Alright, so first of all, let us slot in that. And actually, we're going to pull out Hymnal and put in that for right now. And I think Hymnal and Footman's Grog are just going to go. Sparkle Ball we will keep, because it's actually better than Clarifying Carcinet if we can get to the point where we're not going to need Storage Trunk. If we can get it to the point where we have... Oh, geez, words. If we get to the point where we don't have any relics left, which actually means like for the final fight, it's going to be better. All right, we need to get rid of 2 more things here. Jeez. Yeah, I think we're going to get rid of this Dark Impulse. Are we going to get rid of this Dark Impulse? Try to save it a little longer. Ugh. It feels so wrong to get rid of that, but like I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, you know what? We are going to get rid of... Clarifying Carcinet is fun. Sparkle Ball is almost as good and doesn't have the relic requirement. That's more hope. No, but that feels wrong too. That feels wrong. Yeah, I think we just get rid of that Dark Impulse and we get rid of the Cleaver. We're not going to slot back in the Cleaver at this point. All right, unfortunately we got 2 characters at massive stress, so we're definitely going to have to spend the remainder of our laudanum here to get them back under control. But that's okay. Boudica can Raucous Revelry. That'll basically clean her up. Here we go. This is the kind of fight we should be facing. Bullseye Barrett, Drummer, Footman up front, and Dubro McGee, the Bishop to buff them out. Get our crit tokens because we're going to need a just ton of stress healing. There we go. Stress is down to something resembling normal. And we'll eat that taunt token so they don't build up on us. And we'll Magnesium Rain, looking for stuns and blinds. We got a blind. That's all we got. Paracelsus is in danger of meltdown here at this rate. Good miss. Alright, Bullseye Barret. Yep, marked for death. And unfortunately, she's also going to take it here because he can... Oh, he doesn't have to hit her. Nice. That's good. Because that was going to be a lot of damage. And unfortunately, now we have to spend a crit token just to get that down. But at least we've got him to almost... Nice. There. That guy should be dead this turn. Because we've got a Death's Door proc and dots and everything. That should do it. Back up to 7 stress. Just, oh my god. Can't Raucous Revelry this turn. Can't ever hit Howling End, which still does pretty good damage here. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment of healing Paracelsus, but she really needs stress healing. Oh, man. We were hoping that Death's Door proc wouldn't come in. Really hoping that guy was just dead there. But sadly, that wasn't meant to be. Yeah, 6 damage smite. It's the stress that's the problem. Okay. Volley is fine, because Volley is just dead. Five. Intimidate puts him to 8. Oh, we're 1 off there. We were hoping. I guess we weren't going to get 4 there. We're just going to have to keep spending resources there. But now the bishop's dead as well. So that's 3 dead here. Or should be 3 dead. And our Hellion can just Raucous Revelry again. Which will stress heal 1 there. We've spent a lot of laudanum this fight. We're going to have to find a way to buy more if we can. 8. Get her back down to 4. Once again, very close to him blowing himself up, but thankfully we didn't. Mastery point. There we go. Greater Sharpness Charm. That's what we were looking for. Now that's a better thing to have. Who are we going to put that on? It's a better... There we go. Plus 45% or 35% sharpness or damage. That's definitely worthwhile. Combat items. I mean, we've finally gotten all our combat items in order. Okay, just 236. Oh, geez. Please don't tell me that was the relationship. Thank you. Good lord. Just have not been able to keep the stress down on Paracelsus. Alright. Final assistance encounter. Oh, dang, Boudica's not involved. So that's 3 stress for food. We don't care about that. 6 relics is much preferable. Ooh, wow, that was a 4-point swing there. Suddenly, that relationship is back on the table. We don't need the bread. We're not going to need the apples and cheese. We are going to want the whittling tools. I don't think we're going to want the steak and spuds. At this point, yeah, we just have to get rid of relics. Like, there's nothing else to get rid of other than Surgeon's Table, which I guess... What would we put it over? Strongbox and... Yeah. Yeah, we're going to need to... And I think... We're going to get rid of this General's Dream. We got rid of the bad one. Because we can... I think we can cheese it and slot this one in. Oh, nice. We got the relationship. There we go. Amorous. No, we finally got the answer for who met cute there. Oh, there we go. Come back. Thank you. And we're going to go to the final Guardian here, which, I mean, we're kind of naturally just going to... Yeah, there we go. 6 relics, so 12 hope just for destroying all those, which we were, you know, we're fine with. Yeah. Yeah, I do think the one problem we're going to have is Boudica's trinkets. I don't think I did the right... I'm trying to think what I got rid of that we would have slotted in for her, and I don't know if we did have anything. Alright. Well, regardless, I don't think it's going to matter. I think we're going to be fine here. We will save... We're going to save those final 2 milk-soaked linen, because we want to have that flexibility for... we want to have that flexibility for the big cultist fights at the end here. Stress? Nope. Stress the wrong way. What's Magnesium Rain across the board? We got a stun. That already makes it worthwhile. $18 damage through an armor token. Well, oh, wait, I forgot. Howling End punches through armor, so that's pretty normal, actually. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I guess the Footman's Grog we could have put on the Hellion, because she does take a fair amount of punishment. But it doesn't feel like that's worth the investment. Like, because we just don't want any character sitting at death's door in the lock fight or in any fight. Yeah, that's not what we want, so we're not gonna like leave them there for long term. We'll just kill. Let's get rid of that one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm supposed to say unalive or something like that. I don't get it. Guess it's the YouTube algorithm listening for those words and marking things. I don't know how that works. I'm not super stressed about it. You know, this is a game, you know, this game is known, it's a mature game. I don't know if it actually has an M rating, but it's clearly not designed for, you know, kids. So if you're a parent and you're letting your kid watch or play this, it's probably not, that's on you though. It's not on me. I'm not trying to hide what I'm on about. All right. So whatever. I think we're just going to end this. Like, this stress we're not going to be able to get rid of very quickly here. We're just going to win the fight. This fight, the Paracelsus has just been at stress. Oh, look, healing salves. Okay. Just reload our healing salve stash here right at the end. Oh, wow. What a sad final... Wait, what a sad mid-fight here. Oh, well, that makes it a little less sad. Alright. So we need to remember. We are going to have you go back 1. We're going to have Paracelsus go back 1. We'll have the leopard do it. So this is a much better order for us. Because now we get to toe-to-toe and stabilize the formation. If we can find a time to Raucous Revelry to get Paracelsus down to 4, I guess that isn't awful. But I don't know if it's going to end up mattering here. Well, okay. Well, first of all, if she's going to get that low, we are going to Adrenaline Rush to fix that. And Death Storm. Okay. Get the big guy down. This the foot soldiers don't. I mean, they basically just hit for their, what is it, like 6 to 10? Yeah, it's like 6 to 10. They do cause a debuff, but it's not a debuff that I think matters. Especially when we can heal someone for 21. Oh, you can't actually, we'll just have to slide you in there. Can't actually reach the front rank from that position. There we go. Nice, easy win. And what do we got? Another Hardened Heart and +2 speed. That's junk. That's junk. That's basically just hope. That's all basically just hope. The flesh warps, so your melee skills are resisting. That's fine. Paracelsus is gonna... They're gonna start targeting her for stress again. We'll take aim. I was thinking about tracking shot here, but I think take aim is going to end up being the better play here. Because we're gonna crit fish with the Hellion, who's got a 30% chance to crit, so that's not, you know, that's not small. Gentle nod. There we go. That was what we were looking for. 2 stress heal, get it down to something reasonable, blow away all the dodge tokens. Probably wait. No, not Weight of the Worlds. Interesting. And this will be Rush Judgment, but we were kind of hoping Dismas would dodge there, but we'll work with it. Gentle nod again. Thank you. Look at that stress healing coming in. That is what we were looking for. We were really hoping that somebody was going to stress heal poor Paracelsus there. Alright, now let's check. Pistol shot is 16. Double tap, it can't reach, so it's gonna be pistol shot. And that puts the cherub at dead. And continues to tick our relationships here, which is always appreciated. Let's get... Ooh, nice blind there. Well, you know, it would be a nice blind if the blind actually worked, but sadly, that's not the world we live in. Intimidate to get rid of our own blind token and put a weak token down, which we don't hate. Toe to toe to get rid of winded. Yep, alright, this guy's on death's door now. And we'll continue to keep him there. We could heal her, but I don't think there's a point in healing here because this fight's going to be over before that HP is going to matter. I know, famous last words, right? But it's going to be over before the healing matters. I'm 100% confident. And we'll heal a bunch at the end anyway. So really, this is just about... Nice. The double crit death blow. Just smacking. And probably dead. No, not dead. Well, that's fun. Well, that was fun. Okay, let's see how we fix it. Alright, now we do heal. Because now it, you know, now it makes a little more sense, and we just end it. Cool. There we go. Nice and easy. Another easy Guardian victory. And a bunch of loot that we don't care about. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We've so many relics that, like, a lot of this stuff is just not that interesting. Stale bread can get out. Probably want to keep whittling tools. Hardened heart we're not going to use, and at this point, we'll get rid of cruel intent, and maybe this is just how we go with the Hellion. Gotta get rid of some more stuff. Jeez. You're at 4. You're at 2. There we go. We got 3 left to get rid of. 264 relics. What on earth am I gonna do with all those things? I don't really care about an extra 70 hope. So maybe we do get rid of Sparkle Ball. And we just make sure not to... God, what if we get something that we need to buy? We gotta get rid of 3 things here. Get rid of that. And then it's just all stacks, right? Yeah. Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of one of those. Alright, cool. Man, just so many relics. There was actually, that was probably should have just got rid of more relics. There's no way we're spending 256 relics. There's just no way we're going to spend that many. So Sparkle, we can probably get rid of Sparkle Ball, actually. Yeah, well, we don't care about stale bread. Because as we head in here, like, 70 hope is not enough to move the needle for me. You know, I don't care about the hope. I'm at almost max hope level, and it just doesn't matter. Like that's not what we're going for. We're not speed running our way there. Cowardice, dark curiosity, and boisterous. Wow, that was a bad combination of traits there. 100% scout chance. Okay, so nothing of relevance there. First of all, whittling tools, Boudica, we'll get rid of that. And let's check the provisioner. We got 2 open spaces here, so let's see what we can buy. So first of all, I mean, we're just gonna buy everything, right? So let's check our trinkets first. So we got more Hags Hordes. That's not going to be worthwhile. Speed, no. Hags Hordes we already got. So, alright, we're not buying any relics. So that means that all this stuff can go away. Where's the rest of it? There we go. So we carried all that stuff for nothing. Boxing gloves, for sure. Holy beads, for sure. Stimulating poultice, for sure. Pyrotechnic dazzler, for sure. Stimulants, why not? And let's see, we got everyone at low stress in items. Who's our lowest stun resistance? So 30%. So I think we put one here because his trinkets are already pretty much what we want out of him. That gets him to 70. Paracelsus is so low. I don't think we can carry both of these in. And if so, would I rather have stun or dead ringer? No, actually we'll just do this. Because that gets you to there. Dismas is at 40 base, and then we slot this in. Reduces his damage slightly, but everyone's above 50%. Sparkle Ball is going to hit the bricks, it looks like. We'll put boxing gloves. Hurt the relationship, which we weren't looking for. Put holy beads somewhere. Put speed somewhere. Who's got our lowest bleed? 25, 45, 50, 40. So it's going to be you and you. Who's got a trait worth purging? Still Paracelsus. Got rid of Tuckered Out. A healing received will do our 2 tanks. And we'll have Paracelsus go faster too. Alright, back to the provisioner. Apples and cheese, apples and cheese. And we can buy some stale bread too. Buy 1 point of stale bread. I think that'll get her to basically full. Surgeon's, Chirurgeon's table will go in for assay gear because we're not going to be looting any more relics. Nightmare's End we'll just get rid of because, I mean, are there any trinkets we want to buy? No. There are no trinkets we want to buy. Cool. Mastery points we'll just do very briefly because it's not really going to be much of a thought process. Could grab Ruin. I don't think we're going to need Ruin. We do enough damage without it. We'll upgrade Indiscriminate Science so we have an extra source of healing. We'll call that good. You've got everything you need upgraded, so it's just you. Alright, so that's every skill we're using upgraded. Like, you know, what else are we supposed to do? Alright. And then we can just bid down... Bid this back down to 35, which unfortunately that's as low as we can get it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Tune in next time as we take Meet Cute to the mountain and finish this fight. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, do all the things that let the YouTube algorithm know I make videos you like to watch. And yeah, we'll see you next time.